So when you're a young dude, you can get away with making certain style mistakes. In your teens, right, nobody expects much from you. You're still figuring things out. You're still learning about style, about fit, about fabric. But as you start to age and mature in your 20s, 30s, 40s, it's critical that you stop doing some of the things that you did when you were younger. Today, guys, I'm gonna go over some teen style mistakes that you as an adult man must avoid. Number one is what I call teen dress up. Chinos or slacks, button-up shirt, and a tie. And that's it. That's what like every young dude does when it's like time to dress up. You gotta do better. When you start to mature and evolve, you've gotta add that third piece, that layer, all right? Whether or not it's a V-neck sweater, a cardigan, or a sport coat, you've gotta add that third piece to finish the look. Brings me to the next mistake, and that is not investing in your outerwear. So I just wanna show you my outfit that I'm actually wearing, all right? So this outfit that I got on right here, I'm wearing some black sneakers, black pants, Anson belt, and then a cream shirt, right? Now, what most young dudes would do in terms of this outfit if they wanted to wear a jacket is just wear a casual jacket, right? They'd wear something like this, all right? And the problem with wearing just any old jacket is that, once again, it doesn't match. It doesn't finish the look. All right, you've got a casual jacket with a little bit dressier of a look. It's not stylish. Instead, what you should opt for is some type of elevated driving jacket or a pea coat or some type of dress jacket. Guys, when you start to evolve and mature as a man, you've got to pay more attention to your outerwear. Not just that casual jacket that's warm. You've got to do better. You've got to buy stylish options. Like I said, a driving jacket, a pea coat is a much better option and something that every adult dude should invest in. Which brings me to number three, how you carry your crap and what you carry it in. Whether or not that's a wallet or some type of backpack or bag, you've got to upgrade and elevate what you're carrying, because this, once again, is an accessory. And if your style looks great and you're carrying like a backpack that's like built for a little boy or some worn out bag, it just doesn't finish the look. You've got to upgrade all of the aesthetic. The next mistake is wearing a baseball hat way too much, all right? If you want to wear one once in a while, that's cool, but all the time is overkill and it also doesn't look good. Young dudes do it because they don't have to fix their hair and they also probably have a crap hairstyle, but as you mature, as you age, you gotta throw the baseball caps out. Next up is denim, all right? Few things we gotta talk about. Number one is distressing. If you're wearing jeans that are ripped or torn, stop it. It's not a good look. It's also something that young dudes do. If the jeans are too tight, stop it. You're too old for that. If they're too big and baggy, stop it. If they're hanging off your ass, stop it. No self-respecting grown-up is dressing with pants hanging off of their ass. Which brings me to the next thing we got to talk about, and that is your belt. All right, stop wearing beat up belts. All right, if your belt has a bunch of holes and it's all nicked and gnarled, stop it. Like, do better than that. The next thing we got to talk about in belts is big belt buckles. Don't do it. It's not stylish. It's also not a good look. All right, something else with belts is not matching your leather. So here's the deal, guys. When it comes to dressing up, if you're wearing dress shoes, your belt needs to match, not only in finish, but also in texture. What I mean by this, if you're wearing shiny black dress shoes and your belt is like a matte black, this doesn't work. You got to make sure you're wearing a shiny dress belt that actually matches the shoes. All right, now, black is easier than brown. With brown, it's a little bit more challenging because there's so many different shades of brown, but that's one of the other reasons why I love Anson belts so much. Huge. They have a massive selection of different colored brown leathers. All right, they also have casual, they've got dress belts, and this one that I'm wearing is one of my favorites. It's a murdered out Anson belt, all right? Anson belts, I'm going to link to them down below, guys. There's a special link down below. If you go through there, you can actually build a box set for under $100. For literally under $100, you get 6 different belt combinations because you get to pick 3 straps and 2 buckles. And that's the thing. They're interchangeable, all right? Check this out. Look how sexy and badass that belt is. Now you're like, wait a second, I don't see any holes, Alpha. What's going on? Well, here's the deal. That's the magic behind Anson belts. It doesn't have a bunch of holes that get all beat up and like weird looking, right? It's the track system. Check it out. Look at that. It is a track system that is built into the belt. All right, all you do, ready, wait for it, boom, click it into place. There's a little trigger underneath to release it, just like that. And like I said, they're interchangeable. Check this out, right? The buckle, boom. And so all you got to do is grab another buckle, slip it on, right, and lock it into place. And you are good to go. Check it out, right? How badass is that? Guys, I'm telling you, if you haven't grabbed an Anson belt yet, you are totally missing out on one of the greatest accessories out there. And the thing that I love, they have a crazy selection. They've got leather belts, they've also got canvas belts. Check it out, right? Look at these canvas Ansons. They are amazing. You've got a bunch of fun, funky colors, all right, to coordinate with your outfit. You've got camo, you've got black, you've got blue, you've got striped, you've got gray. And the other really cool thing about Anson belts is that they come one size fits all right? All you do when you get your belt is put it around you, thread it through your belt loops, get some scissors, cut it, and attach your buckle, and you are ready to rock in style, gentlemen. Hit the link down below. Build a box set for under $100. Pick 3 straps, 2 buckles. The buckles, they also have a crazy selection. You could go silver, you could go gold, you could go black, you can go shiny, you could go silver, brushed, you can go gunmetal. Gentlemen, the options are literally endless, and you are going to look amazing. Guys, I'm telling you, if you don't have an Anson, now is the time. Hit the link down below and build a box set for under $100. The next mistake is black dress shoes. Like, always wearing black dress shoes. The deal is, guys, black is a great color. I love it. The whole like monochromatic look, amazing. Mwah. Chef's kiss, sexy. But in my opinion, brown is a much better dress shoe color. Brown, in my opinion, is a much superior style color in terms of dress shoes than black. Guys that wear brown shoes, I feel, are a cut above, a little bit more stylish than guys that are just playing it safe and easy with black. And the other beautiful thing is that brown, in my opinion, looks better with gray. It looks better with navy blue. It looks better with tan. It looks better with earth tones. It looks better with green. Like, literally, brown is a better color. Plus, bonus, all your buddies aren't wearing brown, right? Because they're still safe and stuck and looking like teens wearing black. Which brings me to the next mistake, and that is dressing exactly the same as all of your friends, all of your peers. Unfortunately, this is an epidemic. If you look at young dudes, right, they all look the same. They look like little clones of each other. And unfortunately, if you go into an office setting, same thing happens with dudes. I call it business casual boring because that's what it is. Everybody looks the same. Nobody is willing to step outside of the box. The other problem is that a lot of these dudes have their girls or their wives buying their clothes, which is a recipe for style disaster, which is the next mistake, and that is letting a woman pick out your clothes, all right? When you're a teen, grandma probably buys you some stuff. Your mom, she's like, oh, wear these khaki pants, Billy. They're awesome. And you're like, okay, because you're young and you can't basically buy your own pants. Gentlemen, stop letting your woman dress you. She has zero clue about what's gonna work for you. She's so worried about herself, making sure she's sassy and looking sexy. You've got to worry about you. If you're letting your woman shop for you, shame on you. Like, literally, you look like, hand it over. Your man card, your style man card, I want it back. I also want it back if I can see your undershirt, which is the next mistake. Guys, visible undershirts are horrible. Personally, I don't like undershirts because they throw off the aesthetic of your outfit. They also bind with your shirt. It doesn't allow your outerwear to drape properly. It looks terrible. It also makes you look fatter, gentlemen. But if you can see it, this is an unforgivable style sin in my opinion. If you gotta wear one because you're a sweaty mess or your nipples are huge, like whatever, I'm not judging, I'm just saying, wear a V-neck. They make undershirts that have like super deep V's, but there's a problem with V-necks because if you're gonna unbutton your shirt 3 buttons like I would recommend, then you're gonna be able to see the V-neck, unless it's like super deep, and that's gonna be weird. Gentlemen, 3 buttons, unbutton. In my opinion, this is the magic number. 1 button makes you look like a math teacher. 2 buttons makes you look like your dad or your weird Uncle Barry. 3 buttons makes you look sexy. Over laundering your clothing, the next mistake. Here's the deal. Young dudes are not the best when it comes to laundry. They probably don't do it. Their mom still does it. And they overdo it. Every time they wear something, even if it's not dirty, boom, into the hamper it goes. No, gentlemen, stop doing it. When you over launder your clothing, it's gonna basically break it down faster, it's gonna look older quicker, and it's gonna shrink. And typically what's gonna happen is it's not going to look as good as long as it could if you would basically just offer and exercise a little bit of restraint. If it doesn't smell, if it's not like dirty, it doesn't need to be washed. Fake leather, don't even think about it. Like, don't even think. Like, if you were thinking, stop. Don't think about it. Don't do it. It looks cheap and you look cheap, all right? Fake leather shoes, cheap. Fake wallet that's supposed to be leather, you look cheap. Gentlemen, don't do it. Fake leather jacket, oh my God, are you kidding me? Stop it. Stop it. If you don't want to wear leather, then don't wear leather. But don't wear fake leather, like period. And the last thing I just want to mention is higher quality, all right? Invest in fewer pieces, higher quality. This goes for everything that you buy, whether or not it's a watch, all right, shoes, jeans, sweaters, outerwear. One of the mistakes that a lot of young dudes make is they think, hey, I need to buy like a lot of stuff, so you buy cheap stuff. Well, the problem with this is that it doesn't last, it looks bad. Instead, what I'd recommend as you start to mature in age, you're buying things that are gonna last you like a lifetime or a long time. All right, you need to look at things more as a per wear cost and an investment, as opposed to just something that you're gonna buy and then not wear in 3 months, 6 months, or throw out. Buying stuff at like H&M or Zara, it's gonna wear out really quick. It's super cheap clothing. And the truth is that the price isn't like that low compared to what you could buy a higher quality item. And one of the things that separates adult style from young style is investing in higher quality garments. It's gonna feel better, it's gonna look better, and it's gonna last longer. Gentlemen, bottom line is this: stop dressing like a teenager.